Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the hundreds and hundreds of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, in case you don't know already, I'll let you know again. I will be covering the Terrence Crawford Hank Lundy fight in New York City at Madison Square Garden. Tuesday night, I'm leaving for New York City, so that should be fun. I'll be there, interviews, weigh-in, press conference, all that good stuff, so stay tuned for that on the channel. But as far as this video goes, Dominic Wade, man. First of all, shout out to Dominic Wade for taking on this challenge. Shout out to Golovkin for doing what most people, Gennady Golovkin, for doing what most people, most champions in boxing refuse to do these days, and that's fight their damn mandatories. So he's fighting his mandatory. Dominic Wade is #1 mandatory, a mandatory challenger. So that fight will take place April 23rd at the Forum in California. And Dominic Wade has some choice words, man. He's doing what a lot of people, don't want to do because they'll be punished if they do so. But he had some real strong statements for Gennady Golovkin. We'll start off with some of his quotes. We're gonna get into the quotes. BoxingScene.com. Shout out to BoxingScene.com as always for all the hard work they do. But here we go. On his in regards to Golovkin, his perception on Golovkin, he states, I quote, "I think it's overrated. They're making him seem like he's Superman. This, that, and the third. I don't really think that too much." And then Dominic Wade says he watches film of Golovkin and he sees him as a beatable boxer. So he continues by saying, I quote, "I see flaws in this game. I think he's just basic up and down. But the hype is scaring a lot of other people. I don't really think he's quick. All I think he's got is strength. Other than that, he's basic. It ain't no style I've never seen." So, continues on. Last part of the quote, he says, I don't focus too much on proving people wrong. It makes me want to go out there and shock the world. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. But other than that, I don't really pay too much attention to that." I think he's talking about he's talking about the odds. So he's not really paying attention to the odds. He just wants to go shock the world. So first of all, Dominic Wade. First of all, I give him a lot of credit for taking this fight because, a lot of these guys who are in a way better position than him, who are more experienced than him, probably even more talented than him, don't even want to fight Golovkin. So he gets credit on that alone. But then this, to be honest, I was not very interested in this fight. I don't know much about Dominic Wade, like much of the boxing world, so I had to go do my homework on him. I know he fought Sean Porter a couple of times in the amateurs. He beat Sean Porter in the amateurs, and he lost to Sean Porter in the amateurs as well. They had 2 fights, I believe. That's really all I know about him. I know that, and he's undefeated, and he's from the DMV area. So other than that, that's all I know about him. But I like to hear this from him. I like to hear this from a fighter. I don't want to hear you being respectful. I don't want to hear everything being cordial like we see at these press conferences sometimes. Sometimes these guys are just too nice to each other. And it's good to hear Dominic Wade saying, look, I think he's basic, I think he's this, and I think he's that. Come fight night, he's going to have to come back it up because from my perspective, and I believe I'm speaking for a lot of people when I talk about Dominic Wade, what he's saying about Golovkin, sometimes your mouth writes a check your ass just can't cash. And I believe that this might very well just be the case with Dominic Wade. I think he's very wrong. Let's break down some of his quotes. I'm going to break down some of what I think is wrong with his quotes. Well, he says, and some of this sounds a little bit like what Floyd was saying about Golovkin, but he says, I don't really think he's quick. All I think he's got is strength. Other than that, he's basic. So he says okay, so he's not quick. Now, Golovkin, does he have blinding speed? No, but is he's a slow plotter? No. He's just a smooth fighter. He knows how to get in and out, get out. He just has that suave to the way he moves and cuts the ring off. He knows what he's doing. And his jab, his jab has been very dull. Has been very well documented. His jab is like a piston. His jab is a steak knife. And Golovkin on jabs alone can really go and just punish people. And Dominic Wade's gonna find out in the ring that it might look one way on TV, but this guy is completely different once you get in the ring. So he's gonna have to come prepared fight night. Hopefully he can really get in there and just put up a good fight. He's in a position where even when he doesn't win this fight, if he can back up a little bit what he was saying and has some really great round split against Golovkin. It looks good for him. He can win over a lot of people. So, I wish Dominic Wade and any fighter that has the balls to get in with a fighter like Golovkin the best of luck, because they are going to need every last ounce of it. If he's able to win this fight, and I've heard people talk about, if Dominic Wade pulls off the unthinkable and let's say he beats Golovkin, where would that rank him on boxing, upsets in history? It has to be very high. We've had the likes of, Buster Douglas versus Mike Tyson. That's probably the one. That's probably the measuring stick upset. But I mean, when you look at Dominic Wade in comparison to a guy like Buster Douglas was a guy who, had the talent, wasn't always the most well-disciplined heavyweight. Had a decent amateur career. Buster Douglas had a bit of a track record before he fought Tyson. Everybody kind of knew what he was. Once you bake a cake, it's kind of a cake. But his mom died. And that gave him motivation to train harder. And then that coupled with the fact that Mike Tyson had slacked off with his own training. Everything just came together for him, and he was able to get Mike Tyson out of there. But he had a track record before he fought Tyson. Wade has no real track record. Nobody knows who this guy is. He's very, very unknown. So if he goes in there and beats what many people deem as one of the best middleweights, a guy who's with every fight stating his claim as one of the greatest middleweights in the history of boxing, that's huge. You have to give consideration for probably the greatest upset of all time. And I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. Dominic Wade talking that trash, saying that he thinks Golovkin's basic. Hits him with the Floyd Mayweather quote, saying he's just straight up and down, nothing I've never seen before. All that stuff. I think Golovkin going to really punish him for saying this. So we'll see. Hopefully he can back up what he's saying. But let me know what you guys think. Dominic Wade, what do you think his chances are? And if he wins, what do you rank that among upsets in boxing history? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. And you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.